Hey, welcome to another episode of DIY Pioneer Guy. So today we'll be going over how to make engraved, I don't think engraved is the right word, it's actually stamped. So how to stamp metal pieces. These are, I've seen a lot of people wearing these either as a necklace or a bracelet or whatnot. So I'm going to show you guys a couple examples of how to do different ones and how to go about doing them. I'll get a little closer up and give you an idea. I don't know if it's going to focus on that. Hopefully it will, but it gives you an idea of some of the stuff we're dealing with and how to do that in there. So stay tuned, I'll show you guys how. Okay, so a couple things to remember is that whenever we're going to be striking against this, we want this on a hard surface. As you can see here, we want the what we're hitting, we want it to completely transfer the energy that we're going to hit it onto the piece of metal. So we don't want a surface that's soft or is going to either wiggle or move on us. We are using a special punch. This punch is hardened steel. Hopefully it'll focus in on that. It's really struggling to focus in on it. But at any rate, it is hardened steel. And so it's made to punch into steel as well. And then the other thing is I actually taped it down to hold it in place. Make sure that it is facing the right direction. In other words, that the D, this first letter that I'm going to do is actually D, and I want it facing this way, not the other way. So you pay really close attention to the direction you want your D to face. So if it goes this way, it's going to be the wrong way. So I have to turn it this way. So my D is facing that way. As you can see here, I put it in place. I put it exactly where I'm going to want it. You're going to give it one good, hard, quick hit after you've placed it exactly where you want it. Make sure that when you hit it straight on, not angled, because you want all that energy to transfer directly. So one hard hit is going to be really hard to reposition. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, here I wanted to show you a couple examples of what's possible, the different things you can type up. You get an idea. You can print out different sorts of things, but whatever you want. Alright, once your metal piece has been completed and done, I'm going to use this piece of hemp just to demonstrate to you guys the knots that I'll actually be using. However, these are not the only knots that are available. Obviously use your choice, and then obviously the material as well. This hemp is just something that I had laying around. I would use a different material for a necklace, but what I like to do is I get a long piece of cordage or rope. I'm going to undo this one so you guys can see the steps I went about and took to do this, and hopefully this will be within focus. So most people know a simple square knot. So I'll keep it really simple. So we just take a long piece of cord like this. So this is just a long piece of cord. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take the two ends of the cord, two distinct ends of the cord. Okay, it's a loop, it's a closed loop all the way to the different ends. And I'm going to overlap one with the other. And on one side, I'm going to make a simple knot, a square knot. But I want to make sure that the end, the open end, is following the line or the trajectory going that way. And on the other side, I'll do the same thing, only on this side I'll ensure that the open end of the knot, the open end of the line, goes the opposite direction. So what happens with that? That gives us an adjustable cordage. So with something like this, once you find the length you like, you can lock it down, secure it, and knot it further. But also, if these two come together, it gives it a really secure way to hold it together. But in the meanwhile, it gives you the opportunity to adjust. As you can see here, the overall length is shortening or lengthening as I pull on the other ends. And again, once they come together, it'll be really difficult to pull apart. Okay, so that's what I like to do for as far as adjustability. Now on the other end, I'm going to put it through my piece, and all I do is the open loop now that I've brought through the end. This open loop, now I'm going to feed the cord through it, and so now it is secure and in place, and the back of the necklace is still adjustable. so I could adjust it to my neck length where I want it to be. And right when I find it, there it is, it's secured. These can be tucked in and further knots can be done or cut in place. But again, it allows you the opportunity to adjust it. There you go. Enjoy.